Start of the second quarter. Espinosa here with Glenn Stretch Smith.
3rd and 15, and what a time to catch the breeze kind of a little behind you right here in a 3rd and 15 situation. Saints coming out in a double set. Parish is going to play deep 2 coverage, kind of trying to keep everything in front of him here, Chris.
Fay looking to throw. Has time. Getting rid of it. Going deep for Kramer. Kramer fighting off the defender, and the flag comes in, and they were hand fighting all the way down the field.
Did he get a PI, or did it look like defensive holding? It's hard to tell. I mean, that came from the back judge over here. Pretty good protection right here. Steps into this throw. You could tell he's going to sail it into the breeze right there.
Yeah, and you
Both
can
guys
see
hand fighting to me look like a little defensive holding. Now, this is going to put Parish in a tough situation, because if it is defensive holding, that's an automatic first down.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be a conversion for the Saints on a 3rd and 15, and that's just a play you can't make as a defensive back. I mean, you're just, giving away a first down there in a situation. It looked like the ball
Good point by our man Roy in the truck. You know what? If you're beat for a touchdown, sometimes you might have to reach out and grab it. I'm not sure that the way that breeze was blowing, he would have caught that ball, but you know what? It's a conversion right there. And anytime you can go from 1st and 24 yards and get yourself converted into a first down, well, you got to feel good about what you're doing. I don't give a rip if it's a penalty or not. It's hard to convert those situations.
Looks like Kramer's being sent off the field for some reason.
I'm going to say it's a training issue. I'm going to say Shapiro, who's a heck of a trainer here at All Saints, going to have to take a look at him, and there he goes. He goes right to Sasha right now. Might be some sort of an open cut, open situation. They got to get it taped up.
Yeah, it looked like that's what he was kind of motioning toward as he was coming off the field.
1st and 10. They empty out again, trying to get this ball out. Now here's a perfect situation, Chris, of the wind right here. We had seen them run this little swing pass to an empty set. Now this kind of breeze is kind of quartering towards it, almost coming out of the east. And he that ball sailed on him a little bit, trying to throw that swing to Matlock.
Kramer right back in the game here for this second down. And looks like the refs are now sending Douglas off the field.
That is Don Shea. Looks like we're getting, the turf monsters kind of giving him a few burns, and maybe these officials are, really trying to call that a little closer. Back into a double set, 2nd and 10.
Pistol action. Fay, Matlock straight ahead with room over the left tackle, dragging a tackler ahead for a nice gain of 7.
Yeah, he did a good job right there. Broke loose a tackle, tough run. I tell you what, Matlock is a tough runner. He finishes every run. You got to have an appreciation for that young man. Again, managed 3rd down situation right here. 3rd and 5 at the 38. This could be 2-down territory right here, Chris.
Be a pretty long field goal if they were to get nothing here. We'll see what happens. Fay looking to throw a quick throw across the middle and undercut. Trying to throw a quick one to Bothwell, and the defender almost had it go in the other direction.
It looked like Kagan Addison read that right off the bat. They tried to throw the little slot slant. Kagan Addison jumped right underneath it. He's lucky that wasn't pick 6 going the other way. Wow.
Big 4th down here, Saints.
4th and 5. The Saints are going to go for it right here.
Passing up a 55-yard field goal attempt downwind, 4th and 4. Fay looking to throw. Has time, scrambles to his left. Looking for a block, tucking it, and fighting his way forward. He's going to be really, really close.
He's going to be short. You could tell he was short. He left his feet. He was aware of where that marker was. But on my side over here, he's about a yard short. Turn it over on downs right here. Big stop for Parish, and you know what? It's going to make this football game a lot tighter going in at halftime.
And this is going to be their first foray into the breeze, so we'll kind of see if they change their offense a little bit and try to keep it on the ground and do some shorter passing like the Saints did.
Be interesting. They haven't really, other than the big play, Chris, they haven't gotten anything going. I mean, we heard all week kind of about Preston Stone, Johnny Manziel, Clemson in here looking at him. Right now, he's a little less than impressive of what I'm seeing tonight here in West Fort Worth.
Saints making the stop, and that's
Yeah, they tried to, again, they're trying to hit that ball in there with that big back, Corin Lynch, and he's a physical runner. I mean, it looked like a 1 yard gain. We look up, it's 2nd and 5. Again, in their double set now.
backfield. It's going to be a loss and bring up 3rd and long, and beneficial there for the Saints as Maddox Epperson was there to cover.
Now watch the mesh right here. Anytime you have a hard time with that zone read, giving it or pulling it, that's what happens. Football on the ground, and that's not good. That's not good for your offense. It's not good for your confidence. It's not good for anything that really they don't have going on right now.
3rd and 8.
Parish going to substitute. Looks like they got 10 in the game right now. They think they can get a first down with 10. Here comes the 11th guy. It's like they're going to have to take their last time out right here.
Play clock down to 5. And they just get it off.
Did they catch the Saints with 12 on the field? That'll be
and we've got a whistles.
Boy, did they catch all Saints at 12 on the field. When you see a late substitution like that, you got to give the defense a chance to substitute. And I'm not sure that happened. And I think that's what Coach Beck's talking to the official about down here right now. You have to give them a chance to when you substitute, Chris, you got to give the defense a chance to substitute. It's the official's responsibility to step in over that football right there and give them the opportunity to get on and off the field.
I guess what I don't understand, if they were the ones late substituting, they didn't give the Saints the opportunity. I don't know why it wouldn't be a game on them.
Well, what happened was they had 10 on the field, right? And then they run the 11th guy on the field, and they ran a back off to run a receiver on. They're not going to do anything right here except they're not going to penalize either team. It's 3rd and 8 in the same situation we were in just a minute ago.
Stone looking over the defense.
Trying to figure out which way to call the protection. Look at him trying to shift the protection one way or the other.
Saints pressuring over the middle, and it's behind the receiver, and he is unable to make the catch. It's good coverage out there by Calvin Chumley. And once again, the punt team's coming on for Parish, and Saints defense holds.
Looks like they're playing a little what they call Tampa 2. Chumley running the middle of the field as a Mike linebacker. 2 wide safeties, that was well covered. And you know what? The breeze come into play right there. Did you see him try to drive that inside dig into the wind? Ball gets held up, not able to convert. Now, the last time they punted this ball, we had a block. It'd be interesting to see if the Saints come after him right here again.
Lacey back deep for the Saints, and he is dangerous on the return. The ball is going to flutter up into the wind. Lacey's going to let it bounce, and it's going to take a Panther bounce down to the 22-yard line, and the Saints offense is going to take over there. So pretty interesting game. The Saints offense only able to put up 3 points so far, but they're looking at 17 on the scoreboard thanks to some special teams, as you just alluded to, and an interception return. And really the Panthers, other than that big play, haven't been able to do anything.
As in nothing. That's exactly right. And now that they're driving it right into a breeze, Saints got the breeze behind them now. We'll see if they're going to allow Hampton Fay to kind of show off that big arm. Peyton Kramer has had an ability to get deep. See if Saints start taking some deep shots now that they've got this breeze behind them.
Matthew Epperson's going to come into the game this series at QB. He's going to be joined in the backfield by Matlock once again. Double set for the Saints. Hillman in the slot left. And they're going to hand it to Matlock, and Matlock's going to run into a pile of humanity.
Yeah, try to pull the guard right here. You can see they try to pull the backside guard and kick him out. And try to get themselves in a position where Matlock could hit that north and south. It's well played by the Parish defense.
And Coach Beck's shown this. Seems like in every game around this time, Epperson comes in and gets a series to get some experience. Epperson looking to throw, has a man over the middle. It's Bothwell making a move at the 30, running out of a tackle to the 37. It's a first down for the Saints.
Big old tight end, boy, is that good to see him. Anytime you can see him on this shallow, you see him coming across the formation. It's a shallow, it's an easy throw, and he's big and physical, finishes the run.
Coach Beck onto the field, chatting with Epperson, giving him the play. Epperson looking to throw. Once again, swings it to the outside. Right in Hillman. for 2 yards.
Try to run a little outside with a go and a little inside, option route where you can get out in the flat and get in space. A 3-yard gain. Second, you could be in worse situations. And second, what looks to be a long 6, 7 yards. Managing what you're doing down in distance, it's big in the football game.
Pistol formation, ball at the Saints 40. A flinch up front by the defenders, and
I want to say it might have been the Saints' right tackle. It might have been Breedlove that flinched a little bit that caused them to jump. I'm wearing glasses, so I'm not that good from a distance, but it looked like the Saints were the ones that watch. See him right there. It's Breedlove jump right there to me. I think they're going to get, or is it the right guard? I think they're going to get the Saints here. Let's see.
Yep. False start. Motion. It's going to be marking them back 5, so it'll make it 2nd and 12.
Yeah, it's difficult when you change quarterbacks. A little different cadence, a little different snap count. Little variation in the voice. You can see where that can happen.
Epperson drop. Has time, looking to throw, going deep. Looking for Kramer. Kramer adjusting over the defender, and
now
the defender.
This is going to be interesting right here. Is this going to be offensive pass interference or defensive pass interference? A good job by the defender, I think, to cut him off. And it'll be interesting to see what the call is, because it looked like the defensive back play him into the boundary right here. And it looked like Peyton Kramer kind of runs up his back. It'll be an interesting call.
They called it on him.
Did they? And that's what happens. Good play by the secondary, by the Parish secondary. Anytime you can pin that guy into the boundary, the only way he can get to the ball is to you. It looks like they declined the penalty. Or did they take the penalty? So it's going to be a 2nd and. Now they're a same situation. Oh, my goodness. 15-yard penalty. It's going to be 2nd and
27.
27, correct. 15-yard from the 1st and 12 to 2nd and 27. Trip set. Going to try to get the ball on the edge again. See if they can pick up some of this yardage. Play the field possession game. Now, you see the official right there step in. He saw a substitution. He's allowing – no, excuse me. They're trying to get the down marker right, Chris.
Yeah, it should be 2nd down. A replay of the down since the Panthers accepted the penalty. And the Saints, after getting a few yards on 1st down, have had 2 penalties in a row. Set them back 20 yards. 2nd and 27, Epperson looking to throw. Swings it out high over the head of Coleman. Unable to make the grab there, and it's going to be 3rd and long.
Yeah, he swung that ball. He swung that ball outside again, trying to get some of their players on the edge, just trying to get it in a manageable situation where they can try to fight this, what is really behind the chains right here. You got to get some yards, or you're going to give Parish good field position. I don't care if you got the breeze or not. Anytime you got to kick the ball inside your 20, it's tough.
Epperson looking to throw. They're doing the blitz, and they set up the screen. Matlock breaks a tackle, looking for a block out across the 30, and they did just that, Glenn. They get about 10 there, and they're going to set their punting situation. Looks like they'll probably take the snap from around up above the 20, probably around the 22 or 23, so give them a little bit better opportunity.
And Hampton's a good punter, so they're going to get him in a situation where it looks like Parish is staying safe defense, right? They had to call a timeout. Wow. They had to take a timeout, not even ready for the punter to go in the football game.
7:21 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Parish takes their final timeout of the 1st half. Saints still lead 17-7.